for weeks, in months, in years, they've trained in games, in person, at home, for a chance to go where 8 others have been, conquer all 4 stages of Mount Midoriyama. Some have been close, some succeeded. The heroes return a year stronger, a year wiser, a year better, joined by newcomers with a story, all with a dream. Their time has come. The moment has arrived. This is the MANW class of 2023. Some will fail. Some will succeed. This is Minecraft American Ninja Warrior Season 6. Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft American Ninja Warrior Season 6. This is the 4th qualifier round, and we are here in Miami, Florida. Now, this qualifier round will also see another 20 competitors take on the qualifying course. They'll take on 6 grueling obstacles to test their agility, strength, upper body, and overall stamina. Yeah. God damn it. Anyways, let's go down to Hugh Janus and get more information about the obstacles the competitors will be facing.
Hello everyone, my name is Hugh Janus. Tonight we will see another 20 dumb asses. Cough cough. Competitors take on the 6 grueling obstacles for the Miami qualifiers here in Miami, Florida. Let's get into it. It starts with the quintuple steps. 5 angled platforms competitors must hop across without touching the water. Competitors then face a new obstacle, the downhill pipe drop. They must slide the red pipe, then time their release to grab the rope and then swing to the platform. Then they face another new obstacle, the dancing stones. They must cross the unstable stones to get to the platform. Then they face a modified obstacle, the jump hang. They must jump off the mini tramp and grab the cargo net and climb down to the platform. Then they face another modified obstacle, the curtain slider. They must traverse the 3 curtains before dismounting. Then if they haven't died, they must run up the 14-foot warped wall, make it to the top, hit the buzzer, and you automatically get a spot in the Miami City Finals. Caleb, plays back to you.
Well, thank you very much, Hugh Janus. Right now I'm down with our very first competitor. It's Chrono, a singer from Ireland. From what I hear, he has a very beautiful voice. Now, I haven't actually heard it, but now hearing this, I want to listen to his voice. But he's off on the quintuple steps, and he's done that pretty easily. He got through that actually very quickly. The downhill pipe drop, though, this obstacle is pretty brutal. He grabs the rope and gets to the dismount platform. The dancing stones, and wow, gets through that quickly. The jump hang is next. He did not want to get stuck on that obstacle, and climbing down the net pretty quickly. Watches his feet, and he's good. Onto the... Oh no, fails the curtain slider. What a good run though. Next up is Ew. It's Peter Griffin, a cartoon character from Rhode Island. He's from the cartoon show Family Guy. And did he just flash us God, what an EDP look wannabe. Ugh. Anyway, getting through the quintuple steps, climbs to the top of the last step, and he's dismounted. The downhill pipe drop. Please fail this, Peter. Nobody wants to see you clear the course. Drops and grabs the rope, getting high, and he dismounts. The dancing stones is next. On the first stone. Goes down to the third stone. Oh, but can't make it to that fifth stone. Good try, though. Next up is a buddy of mine. It is Rolex King 69. He's 18 and he's a pizza shop owner in Florida. Now, Rolex has competed two different times? I don't remember. Oh, and he immediately goes out on the first obstacle. Wow, I'm disappointed, Moses. Next up is Happy. He's a mascot from California. I don't know. He looks like a caramel apple, actually. Yeah, he's a caramel apple. That's what he's a mascot for. For his father's caramel apple business, where they sell, you guessed it, caramel apples. And Happy's off on the course, making his way through the quintuple steps pretty nice. And he does it. The downhill pipe drop is next. He grabs the bar, and he's got to slide down. And he's done it. The dancing stones. Making his way through that very quickly. What the... Okay, so I'm fucking stupid, and I showed the wrong run of his. But he's on the jump hang. Yep, he's on the jump hang now. This is why I'm always supposed to fact check my runs, but we're just gonna keep that in there. On the curtain slider. I guess that was lag or something. I don't know. And now for the warp walk. Can he get an A1? Yes, he will. Next up is Mr. Dream 27. A George Stan from Great Britain, who's 27 years old. He's competed multiple times, last season included. He didn't do that well, however. Let's see how he does now on the quintuple steps. Ooh, lagging at the very beginning. Got through the quintuple steps, and now for the downhill pipe drop. He said he was nervous for this obstacle in particular, and he's going to do it. The dancing stones are next. Ooh, and he's out on the dancing stones. Next up is Osama. He's a terrorist and he lives in hell. Because it's where he's supposed to be. Hell for a fucking reason. Anyways, just gonna wait for him to start, and he does. On the quintuple steps, I hope Osama fails early. And there we go, yes! Fuck you, Osama. You don't deserve to move on. Fucking bitch. Next up is one of Jack's Discord kittens, or Discord bitches. It's Joel9336, a racist Discord moderator who lives in the USA. Joel is known for having a mental capacity of a 4-year-old in this community, as he's been roasted multiple times. And he's also well known for his controversial comments for saying that Technoplay deserved to die. And anyway, on the quintuple steps, wouldn't be surprised if he failed early. Ooh, lagged on the quintuple steps. On the downhill pipe drop, sliding down. Transitions and he's done. on the Dancing Stones. He's done it. The jump hang is next. Ooh. Gets a pretty low grab. That's awesome. Oh, but he touches the water. That is a disqualification. Joel is not eliminated, but he goes out on the jump hang. Next up is a newcomer. It's Monkey Man 7652. He's a monkey who lives in possibly a zoo. This is one of Kevin's friends. So yeah, I know nothing really about him. Getting through the quintuple steps, and he's done it. Onto the downhill pipe drop. Will he do it? Struggling to grab the bar, but he slides down, grabs the rope, but no, misses the dismount. He doesn't get a good swing off the rope. Next up is Pinellas. He's a corrections officer in Florida, and he's 20 years old. I don't really know too much about him. It almost looks like he's wearing a McDonald's hat, which is weird. And look, he's got the LGBTQ flag on the back of his back. Looks like he represents the LGBTQ community. Let's see if he actually does pretty well. On the quintuple steps, making his way through pretty nicely. Climbing up the dismount platform, and he's up to the downhill pipe drop. Drops and grabs the rope. Oh! He slips down the rope and fails the dismount. Next up is a noob. It's Junior from Canada, who's 21 years old. He's pretty weird, if you ask me. I'm not too much of a fan of this guy. He looks pretty weird. He looks like the guy who my ex-girlfriend cheated on me with. And that was a joke, by the way. Getting through the quintuple steps. Got through that pretty easy. And grabs the bar. Makes the first drop. And he makes it. The Dancing Stones is next. Junior getting through the Dancing Stones pretty easy. And dismounts. The jump hang is next. We saw Joel go out on this. Grabs the cargo net. And he's got to climb down. And fucking Jakari texting the group chat. Well, not the group chat. The Jakari's Castle server. Oh! And Junior fails the curtain slider. Doesn't get a good grip and he falls in the water. Next up is a returning veteran who hasn't competed since season 3. It's ProNoob 183. He's a gamer from Texas and he's 19 years old. Yeah, he hasn't competed since season 3. So it's been a while. Hopefully he can actually get a clear during this episode. Starts the course. ProNoob said he just wants to clear. He doesn't want a fast time. He just wants a buzzer. So hopefully he can get there. And grabs the bar. He said enough for the drop, and he does it. That was an awesome strategy. Other competitors need to take note of that. Gets to the Dancing Stones and goes right into the jump hang. Learns something from other competitors in past seasons. ProNoob competed in the very first season and didn't do well until season 2. Getting through the curtain slider. Can he go for it? Yes, he will. And he's done it. The warp wall is last. And going straight into it. He wants the buzzer. Will he get on the first try? No, he won't. That's okay. And he's got to adapt to the brand new rule. Can he get it on the second try? Yes, he will. 1 minute 7.88. He is moving on to the city finals. Next up is one of Clay's friends. It's Cole C. a parkour student from Georgia. He's also 15. And look, another representative of the LGBTQ community. I like to see these people out here because it shows that they're not afraid to voice their sexuality. Looks like he was not ready to start the course. Will he do well? Starts the quintuple steps. The third step on the fourth. Got to jump to the fifth. Ooh, and he misses it. Oh, that sucks. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to be able to move on. Alright, next up is Lord of Ooh. He's a Discord moderator from Australia, and he's 17 years old. I believe on Discord he goes by as Schwartz or something like that. I'm not too sure. I don't really know. He competed last season and did decent, I think. I don't remember anything from last season, pretty much. And Lord of Ooh is off on the quintuple steps. And look at this. Gets through it very quickly. He did not want to waste any time on that. The downhill pipe drop is next. And he's going to make the dismount. Going straight into the dancing stones. Oh! And he slips off the third stone. Wow. Speed kills on this course. Next up is Gaming Brando, or Glowcombs. He's the host of Ninja Minecraft Warrior. And he lives in America. He said specifically America. He didn't want to say what state he lives in, which is understandable. On the quintuple steps, and it looks like Jakari Williams is watching over on the sideline, cheering him on the downhill pipe drop. Can he make the drop? No! He cannot hold on for the drop, and he fails. What an embarrassing run. Next up is a returning veteran. This guy is known to be a Halo simp. It's XX Alpha Fireball XX from Indonesia, and he's 69 years old. As old as he is, he's pretty weird. Will he do well on this course is a question I always ask myself. On the course now, taking a slower approach on the quintuple steps, and he's lagging a lot as well. On the downhill pipe drop, we just saw Gaming Brando fail it. Grabs the bar. Now he's got to slide it down the track. Come on, you've got this, Alpha. And he's going for it. Will he grab the rope? He will, but no! Misses the dismount platform. And he fails the obstacle. Next up is a nerd emoji. It's Sinwari. He's Gru's bitch from New York. I don't understand why we keep having these people come on the show. Fucking nerds. Moving on. Sinwari's really not that known. I believe last season he competed in Denver and completed the qualifiers, or he failed the warp wall. I forget. He's not very known. And he setting up, and he goes on the quintuple steps, starting his run. And he fails the fifth step. What a shocker. Bro's more bald than me. Alright, next up is a returning veteran from last season. It's Dreams Cream. He's a pedophile in jail. Believe it or not, he actually made it to stage 3 last season. Failing the ultimate cliffhanger, which is just like, how do you fail that? Come on. Dreams Cream on the quintuple steps. And he's getting through it pretty nicely. On to the downhill pipe drop. Let's see if he can beat it. A lot of competitors have went out on it tonight. And no! He fails to dismount. Dreams Cream out. Oh my goodness. Alright, next up is another returning veteran. It's Spotty Basket 185, a car dealer who lives in the United Kingdom. Now, this guy is also known as Packy Mitch on Discord. I believe he also said that this season would be his very last season. So, ooh, almost a close call there by Mr. Mitch. I hope that he does not go out here and gets a buzzer. Now, every time he has competed, he has cleared the qualifying course. So, yeah, and he's competed in every single season so far. Come on, Packy Mitch. And he's going to grab the cargo net. Making it down the cargo net pretty easily. And he's onto the curtain slider. Making his way through it. And he's done it. Onto the warp wall. Can he make it up it in one? And yes, he will. 53.82 seconds, the fastest time of the night so far. He is moving on. Next up is Tricky Cyrus, a halo jumper from the United Kingdom, and he's 15 years old. He usually goes for the fastest time and each time he competes, so I wouldn't be surprised if he also does go for it here, and it looks like he is. Galactic, who is running next, might have a run for his money on the downhill pipe drop. He goes for the drop, grabs the rope, and he does it. On the dancing stones now. Getting through this, and he's done it. The jump hang is next. And nice, he's going to get a nice slow grab. Ooh, and the judges say he's good. Will he get through the curtain slider? Yes, he will. On the warp wall, can he get up it in one? And yes, he will. 42.97 seconds, the fastest time of the night by far. Galactic's going to have a run for his money on this. Next up is the very last runner of the night. It's Hi, I'm Galactic, the Sasuke craft host from New York. He has competed in, this will be his third season. No. Fourth season. He first competed in season 3, making it to the final stage but timing out. Then in season 4 and 5, he got Kanzen Say Ha, starting the hashtag Galactic Always Wins on the downhill pipe drop. Now he's going for Cyrus's time, but he said he wanted to beat someone else in mind, specifically them as well. Specifically Spotty Basket, as those two like to battle. So Galactic, being him, wants to beat his time, and it looks like he is. And he's also getting near Cyrus's. And Cyrus's time goes right up. 49.64 seconds, the second fastest time of the night. He is moving on as well. Alright guys, that's going to end it for the Miami qualifier round. Here is our leaderboard with Tricky Cyrus having the fastest time of the night in just under 43 seconds. Hi, I'm Galactic got the second fastest time, getting just under 50 seconds. And then rounding out the clears was ProNoob 183 with the slowest time of 1:07.88. Then Chrono failed the curtain slider along with Junior. Joel failed the jump hang, no surprise there. Laura Vu and Mr. Dream failing the Dancing Stones. Peter Griffin also failed the Dancing Stones. And Dreams Cream, Pinellas, Glowcombs, and Monkey Man all failed the downhill pipe drop and are all moving on. Now we will see you guys next time in Denver, Colorado. Stay tuned for that. Until next time, I'm Caleb Plays signing off with Hugh Janis, and bye-bye.